for the kids back to school, the little supplies, the fresh fruits, the vegetables, if they may need to have that stocked up. How is that, of course, at Real Value IGA in terms of the fruits and vegetables that parents going to be needing, especially for the youngsters who will be heading back to school, for parents who may want to, of course, make their kids eat, of course, the appropriate foods, per se. How is that down there? The availability, I should say.
Well, Real Value is a full-fledged grocery store. So we do have a produce department with local produce, imported produce. So if you need your local items, we have those. If you need your imported items, we have those too. So apples, grapes, we have local plums, we have fresh fruit from Grenada. So we have a lot of citrus in store right now as well. Watermelon is in season right now. So everything is well stocked and available. Okay. And since we mentioned this produce, let's go on to some of the items that we need locally from our farmers. Okay. So we're looking for bell peppers, beets, passion fruit, mandarin and tangerines, purple or red cabbage, green cabbage, cauliflower, Morocco flower, yam, lettuce, Christophine, tomatoes, watermelon. And of course, we are looking for local livestock farmers to call us and offer their livestock. So beef, we need beef, some pork, eggs. So if you are a livestock farmer and you have chickens, layers, then we would like to have some eggs. If you're a livestock farmer and you have pork and beef, we would like to have full carcasses of these available, right? And the number to call is 405-4405. All right. So again, let me just go through it. It's bell peppers, beets, passion fruit, mandarin, tangerine, cabbage, any color cabbage, cauliflower, Morocco flower, yam, lettuce, Christophine, tomatoes, and watermelon. Okay. Yes, we do have some stock, but the supermarket works. Our turnover is very, very high. So as soon as you put something off on the shelf, it's gone. Right. So we always required more local produce. All right.
No, Camelia, let me just ask you this for the benefits of the viewing public and those who are listening. Has Real Value actually made any adjustment to the time factor in terms there's a little level of normalcy per se now in terms of how folks will be going out. There's no longer that 7 p.m. cutoff because of the curfew. It's moved to 9. Has there been any changes in the operations for Real Value, or things have remained the same?
Things will remain the same until otherwise. I'll tell you as soon as anything changes. I'll tell you. But for now, the time remains the same. So we're open every day from 8 a.m. and we close at 5 p.m. Okay, great. And I know people mentioning, Cami, why y'all don't open later? But we come, guys. Just give it a little while. Let's see what happens. Let's see adjustments, because we don't want to keep on adjusting every time there's something happening, All right. We want it to be able to be concrete. Stuff to be concrete, and then we'll make the decisions. All right. So,
I agree with that.
Every 2 weeks, if something changes, we change too. That's.
I get that. And I certainly do understand. And I think of course, the customers may understand that also. You don't want to make that change now, and then you hear for some reason you may have to go back to we may have another spike for whatever reason it happens again, and you have to go back to that. So you want to hope for a little bit things settle a wee bit, and then you make the necessary changes. Understandable.
Exactly. So I know it might be a little, like roll your eyes for people. Guys, I know some of you come and walk up to me and say, Captain, I don't make no sense and stuff like that. I know. There's a method behind the madness, okay? So just be patient with us. If anything changes, I'll of course inform. All right.
Now we know usually on a Tuesday we getting to when we chit chat, we talk about these specials. Tell us about the specials that's available right now at Real Value IGA for those who are listening who probably thinking about heading down there today, and of course they always interested in that particular, of course, produce or whatever else is available in the store on a special nature. What's available? Let us know about it.
Okay, so we have quite a bit of savings available for our super deals right now. So we actually have 2 different places this week where our current super deal is located. So let me just go through them with you. So right now it's cereals. So remember, we have quite a bit going on, different things and stuff like that. So we try to spread it out in the supermarket. So right now, this week, we have cereals. And the cereals we have are Quaker Captain Crunch. So we have them in peanut butter. We have it corn and oat cereal. We have the berry cereal. And right now, the savings that you could get is $12.15. So usually the retail price is $20.15. And now you're getting these cereals for $8, right? So that means if you're accustomed buying them and they're usually $20.15, this week you have them for $8, right? And you see, now is the right time because children gone back to school and you want something quick, to give them for breakfast. So cereal and milk, and they get out the house. So a lot of them are back to school. And, whereas before we could sit down and make some bakes and some bacon and, they have them relax, have a nice meal for them and stuff because they're home. No, it's time to rush, go.
I understand that. And at the cost of going at right now, it's appropriate, I would say, for parents, to just head down to Value IGA and get those products. At the percentage, the percentage per se that it's been taken off per se of it, it's really, really appropriate for them to come on down right now. What else is in the what else is in the mix this morning? Let us know. In terms of,
well, we have another cereal as well. So Post Honey Bunches of Oats is a healthier cereal, and I think more adults like that. So right now they're usually $22, $23, and they are also $8 this week. So with them, you're saving $15.80, $14.10. So you're saving, if you're accustomed buying them and, you're willing to spend the money, now you could get two instead of one. But let me tell you, so we put it up yesterday and they're almost gone. So try your best to go down to Real Value Supermarket as early as possible. They have great expiration dates, right? So buy 4, buy 5, pack them up and you have some cereal for a while.
And it's also one of my favorite cereals. So you'll seen me coming down to
there
it.
You go. We actually have the Fruity Pebbles, so this can be a child one. We have the Cocoa Pebbles, we have the Honey Bunches of Oats with strawberry, we have it with almond, and we have the Honey Roasted, right? So I'm sure one of them is your favorite in there.
Well, of course, the Honey Roasted per se. I'll agree. I'll go for the Honey Roasted. I'll go for that one. And it actually is my favorite. So I'll be heading down to get myself a couple of boxes because, it's all good. Let's go. And at the prices that it's at now, it's as I said, I keep saying it's just appropriate time to head down to Real Value IGA and pick it up today. Because you said, it's you put it on the shelf since yesterday, and it's already going that fast. You understand? All right. What other great deals you got to chart for the listening and viewing public this morning?
Man, it's lunchtime. Well, it's almost lunchtime.
Well, it's almost lunchtime. So it's almost lunchtime. So there's great deals per se now on food per se. Let's hear something about what's happening. Of course, the food court area. Let's hear what's up inside there. In terms of folks who thinking about, someone is probably listening or is probably viewing right now, and the stomach has probably grumbled a little bit as we just mentioned food. You know what happens when you mention food? There's that natural instinct that kicks in. So tell us.
I feel you hear my stomach make some noise. That's why you said that, right? Okay, so our hot foods department is open from 10 a.m. and it closes at 5:30.
All right.
Sorry, 5. What am I saying? For a minute, right? So we're open and it's available. So we have rice dishes, we have potato dishes, we have some fish, we have some pork, we have some beef, we have chicken, and all these into one-to-one. They could tell you everything that's on the menu, or our menu is posted every day, every morning on our Facebook page, so you can always go and see and plan your food. What it is there, the prices are there. So if you're on a budget, you could also budget there as well, right? And it's right around the corner. It doesn't take very long. You go through. It's a buffet style. You just not a pure buffet where you pick out your food. So somebody there is behind it taking all the food for you, but you just pick what you want.
Whatever you want, and of course you get. I'm actually taking a view at the of course the hot food menu right now, and I'm seeing lots of stuff that is just intimidating the stomach per se.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff.
It's a full Sunday meal.
I agree. I'm looking at the jerk chicken combo. That is just, I hope by the time I get off from work, there will be some available still. I'm assuming there will be. You understand?
Yeah. What time do you usually get off?
Well, I get up about 1 o'clock, so I'm being hopeful. I'm being hopeful still.
Man. You still have food there.
Yeah. Yep. So those are some of the specials that you mentioned this morning. Of course, you encourage folks to come and get these cereals for the youngsters. We talk about the food that's available. Those are, of course, is what is relevant right now. So head on down to Real Value IGA. Of course, Camelia, you did talk about what is needed from the farmers. We didn't mention that this morning. So farmers, if you do have those produce available, head on down. Any final words you want to throw out, Camelia, before we take a wrap this morning?
Sure. Let me just mention, of course, we have a website where you could order your delivery of grocery items and stuff like that. In that website as well, so it's www.realvalueiga.com. So when you open it up, right at the top right-hand corner, there's something called a new item form, right? Suggest new item here, sorry. So if you click on that, it gives you a form where you could actually suggest new items that will be placed on the supermarket shelves. So it could be a photo, it could be the name of the product, it could be the UPC of the product, which is the little barcode number there. And you could enter those, and that will suggest items that you would like to see in the supermarket. So you have sort of control over some items that you see in the supermarket, right? So if there are like-minded people, or if the product is in demand, or something that we really do think we need to be on the shelf, you're welcome to suggest new item, and somebody will get back to you about that. So sometimes what tends to happen as well is that we actually have those things inside the supermarket, but people don't know that it's there, right? So this sort of helps us know what people want. So you just put it on the shelf, or you yourself will know that, hey, Real Value already has this. So
I know. I certainly agree with that also, because sometimes there's particular product that you may be interested in or wanting to buy, and you may say, man, I went to Real Value. And sometimes you may not, sometimes it's there, but you may not ask a question. Sometimes, folks may not want to always ask the help within the supermarket for anything. They feel they can do it themselves. And that product is available. And so by you submitting it on the website now, someone will get back to you and say, what you're requesting is actually available already at the supermarket, or we can start having that particular product for you, of course, being in the supermarket just because of the demand for it also. So I'm happy for that bit of incentive added to the website there. All right, Camelia. So anything final you want to share before we wrap this morning? Or is it a wrap for us for today?
Well, remember. Sure. Just remember, we have all full protocols for COVID-19. So remember to wear your mask, wash your hands if you can, or sanitize them all the time. Remember, this thing is still out there, and although it's getting back a bit more normal again, we still have to recognize that there's certain protocols we have to fulfill. All right, guys?
All right. Camelia, all the best for the rest of the day. And, of course, all the best to you and all the other members of staff at Real Value IGA. Have yourself a great day. I think we can do this next week again. And, of course, as usual, you will tell us about everything that's available to the listening and viewing public down at Real Value IGA. All the best for the day.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you very much. You as well.
All right. Hey, folks, that's what we take a wrap for the folks down at Real Value IGA for today. Of course, those of you who are viewing via GBN TV, have yourself a great day. And those of you listening to K105, remind you, coming up at the top of the hour, that's at 12 noon. Don't forget the classic midday news here on K105. Hey, folks, we're coming right back. Don't touch your dial.